Hey guys, it's Avi again from Explore with Mavi on day 2. Welcome to the Bahamas. Right now I'm here at Jaws Beach. Jaws, as you know, the movie, the famous movie Jaws with the sharks, The Revenge, which is the fourth part, if I recall. Fourth part of Jaws was shot over here. So right now I'm just kind of chilling at Jaws Beach, and I just want to show you around. So here you go. Welcome to Jaws Beach. Pretty much the whole movie was shot. This is where you saw people swimming in the movie, right over here, and sharks were coming and eating them. So I would assume people over here are about to get eaten. Let's go check them out live. So it does kind of, oh, they have these poles over here. So if you remember the movie kind of, like this beach does remind you of Jaws, which obviously makes sense because, well, this is where the movie was shot. But it's reminiscent. Hey guys, so right now I'm in Fort Charlotte. Just came in right now. This is basically the parking lot. And they got a bunch of souvenir shops over here lined up. You are coming in a private tour or like, in a public tour. They got buses over here as well. As you can see, the bus is carrying people in there. So bus just basically stops right there, and the Fort Charlotte is right over there. Basically another fort that was created back in the 17th century. Try and prevent any attacks from any pirates. All in all, was attacked quite a lot by the pirates. So they basically created a bunch of forts in this island. Yesterday we went to Fort Fincastle, a tour of that. And today I'm gonna be here at Fort Charlotte. In the parking lot, yeah, you got a whole bunch of souvenir shops. There's a tons of them, all the way lined up, as you can see, all here. Or if you're gonna be driving here, rental cars, as you can see, there's buses lined up here for all the tour buses. But the cars, if you were renting a car out, and then there is a little bit of a walk, not much at all considering, well, the fort is right over there. And this is a parking lot. I think it's just a tad little bit of walk, but that's it. And of course, the fort is right next to the ocean as well, because, well, that was the whole point of building this fort, so they can defend the island from all the pirates coming out of the ocean there. So, all right, so starting with this building, with this little building here, they made this into a ticketing and entrance area. It's $5.50 per person for the ticket to have access to the fort. So I just purchased a ticket from over there, and now I'm heading up the stairs. Apparently they got some cannons and stuff like that here. Again, they used all of these cannons and all these forts to defend the island against all the pirates back in the 17th century. So this place, assuming these were these little spots were there to basically carry in like ammunitions and stuff like that, I would assume. And the fort is right behind that tree, the main fort. This was basically another little building that they built just to keep an eye out. It was more like a lookout. And they had ammunitions and stuff like that, cannons and whatnot, or the cannonballs. And now we're gonna head straight Fort Charlotte over here. Just a straight road, but it's gorgeous views though. You can overlook the ocean right from here. That's the cargo port. And they're playing cricket down there. Interesting. They even have a cricket ground. All right, so here is the entrance to the fort. So this kind of overlooks the ocean again from here. This is the biggest fort, based on what I'm hearing. This is the biggest fort in the entire Bahamas, Fort Charlotte. Fort Fincastle, the one that I went to yesterday, that was apparently the second biggest, but this, or second or third biggest, I think it was. But Fort Charlotte, so if there's one fort that you guys don't really have much time, you guys are coming on a cruise, and you only have like half a day to basically go on all these sightseeing spots, the hot spots, I would highly recommend go on this one. This is, if you can only view just one fort in your entire vacation in the Bahamas, I would pick Fort Charlotte, which is this one right here. So yeah, as you can see, they have some cannons here. And also another quick suggestion is, if you're coming on Wednesday or Friday, and if you're gonna be in town from 11, sometime around noon, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then definitely come to Charlotte around that time, Wednesday and Friday. The reason being, these cannons are fired as like a demo. So usually on those days, Wednesdays and Fridays afternoon, unfortunately today is a Sunday, so I'm not gonna be able to see it, but based on what I'm hearing, Wednesdays and Fridays around noon, 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when they have a few guys who gives a demo to all the public on how these cannons were shot, and they really shoot these cannons. So if you want to see that, definitely come around that time. There's more cannons here. This is a big fort compared to the fort that I went to yesterday, Fort Fincastle. This fort is literally humongous compared to that one, and they got a lot more cannons. I think the other one only had 3 cannons. This one has like a lot. Well, at least on this part there's like 10. On the other side of the fort is probably another 10. Oh, this one targets right into the ocean. Oh, they build this for the public so they can go in and they can sit. While, again, like I said, on Wednesdays and Fridays, they probably fire up a couple of these cannons just to give a demo, and people probably sit in one of these seats to view that. So, yeah. Tiny cannon there. This side of it overlooks the whole island, the inside part of the island. They don't have any cannons on this side. All the cannons are facing the ocean. All right, so this was the main entrance door. I went on this side. Now building right over here, right in the middle of the fort. Just another pathway. You got another cannon here. Hey guys, so right now I'm heading over to the Atlantis Resort, which I'm sure you guys have all heard of, the famous Atlantis. This is where one of the James Bond movie was shot as well. I don't remember exactly what James Bond movie it was, but I think it was one of the old ones. They also have one of the biggest water park in there. It's called Aqua Venture. It's one of the biggest water parks in the world. It's in Paradise Island. It's not exactly Nassau. You have to basically cross a bridge from Nassau, and it takes you into this Paradise Island. And what exactly it is you have to pay $2 for entry fee. There is a lot of issues with parking. There's not much parking available. You have to pay $20 if you want to park right in the Atlantis parking lot. Around this time, it's pretty dead. So that's why I kind of got lucky. I found some free parking around, and that's why I didn't have to pay for it. But you got to walk a little bit to the Atlantis Resort. Free parking, that is. And you have to walk a bit, which is what I'm doing right now. And yeah, apart from that, I think I'm ready to kind of go check it out. The other thing about, I want to kind of give you guys a heads up. There's an aquarium. There's one of the world famous, one of the most popular aquariums in the Atlantis Resort. The only problem is it is very, very expensive. It's $150 per person. If you come in the afternoon, if you come anytime before 7, you got to pay $150 per person. If you come after 7 p.m., it is totally free and it's open 24/7, but it's definitely worth it. I will be vlogging that because right now that's the reason why I came after 7 p.m. so I can vlog it for free. All right, so I am inside the Atlantis Resort. This is a massive resort. I think they got like 5 or 6 hotels in this resort itself, just in this Paradise Island. There's a lot of yachts, big yachts, like that yacht over there. That yacht over there is huge. Lots of expensive ones here. And that right there is the resort, or is the hotel. At least one of the hotels. That is a beautiful yacht. Maddie.
I don't know if we're gonna find this.
All right, so they got a whole bunch of different like gateways to enter the resort. I entered through one of them, and we're officially inside the Atlantis Hotel. This place is really grand. Like, it's luxury at its best. I have been to this resort. I've been to Nassau, Bahamas once before. That was back in like 2014, about 11 years ago. So I've been here once, but that was on a cruise. There is a massive casino in there as well. It has that Vegas feel to it. Obviously, I'm not allowed to video in there because obviously that's illegal. I just got told by somebody to cut out the video. So it's just a huge place. Like, it just goes on for a long hallway all the way there. It's like a massive casino all around. Let me just go all the way up there to see what kind of brand name stuff they have in here. So obviously they have Rolex, they have Cartier.
Invincible.
These things, bet you, are gonna be incredibly expensive. This is where I'm gonna have to stop it because I'm not able to video it inside the casino. But if I find anything else outside the casino, I'll definitely restart my camera. So stay tuned. So I vividly remember the moon bar from the James Bond movie. I don't know, maybe you guys also remember that. It showed the moon bar. So that just kind of came into my head and I saw that and I was like, okay, well, there you go. So it's right in the casino. All right, so I'm back out of the casino here. And again, there's more shops. Oh, yeah. This place right now is pretty dead because like we're coming pretty late. I'm here at like almost 7 o'clock in the evening. And I specifically came at this point of time because I knew that it's gonna be kind of dead. And for the aquarium, because aquarium is free after 7. So I'm in the Aquaventure area. So these are the hotel grounds. It's you can access it anytime you want. These are for all the public and not just for the guests. And there is the big hotel. We got the famous Atlantis right here, merged by a bridge. So that's one building. It's combined with a bridge, and that's the second building. The hotel grounds are gorgeous. It's literally, you can just spend all your time over here just going for a stroll. And they have, the ocean is right over there. I don't know if you can see it. So Paradise Island has its own beach as well. So for guests that are coming here and want to stay here, you also have access to your personal beach, more like a private beach. And they got shellfish here too. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of different habitats here. So it'll be fascinating to see some of the different kind of animals here. They even have sharks as well. So yeah. The swimming pool is private, only for people that are staying in the hotel. It like that slide over there, I've seen it all over Instagram and Facebook. It's like really famous because you pretty much just fall vertical, and it goes all the way. The slide is more like a pipe, which kind of goes into a shark tank. I'm sure you guys have seen it as well on social media. That right there, it's like a shape of like a pyramid, and it kind of goes all the way down, probably underneath the ground. And apparently there's you can kind of go through a shark tank, so you get to see a lot of sharks all around you. So this entire hotel ground is basically Aquaventure. Like, they got places to walk, and then every couple minutes I see, like, another water body. So literally everything around in the hotel grounds is not just for hanging out or taking a stroll. It's the entire place is a water park, which is Aquaventure. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys, so we are here in the aquarium. We're gonna find all kinds of fishes here. As you can see, even if it's 7 o'clock at night, you don't have to worry about, oh, okay, well, it's free, so that means it's probably gonna be dark. No, it's not. It's well lit up, and you can see everything. You can see all the kinds of fishes everywhere. So it's not like you're missing anything if you come during the daytime or at nighttime. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of fishes here. Like I said, Atlantis has 60,000 habitats of different kind of fishes from the ocean. So you can tell, like, I think it's one of the largest, if not the largest in the world, that carries that many fishes in a resort or a water park. Some tiny yellow fishes here in this water tank. Oh, that's amazing. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the popular Atlantis throne. I'm sure you guys have all seen a lot of pictures and videos taken on this throne.
So So just hold it like this.
Something like that, yeah.
All right, no problem.
So as you can see, that little slide over there, that pipe thingy that you see, that is actually you can, if you go in one of those water parks, there is a way where they make you sit on one of those tubes, and you can literally just relax and chill out and just kind of go all the way through that pipe while you see all these sharks and jellyfishes and whatnot. Oh, there's a shark chilling down there. If I ever come to the Bahamas with somebody, with either my wife or my family or, I don't know, friends, whatever, I'm definitely gonna come to Aquaventure. Unfortunately, this time it didn't want to work out because, well, it's gonna be boring just being myself doing a water park. Well, there's a lot of other fishes as well. All right, I'm gonna go into the aquarium because this is kind of the outer part of it. But I'm gonna go, there's a way where you can go right underneath this aquarium and you can see it. So that's what I'm kind of planning to do. So let's get started. Massive fish. That is a giant one. Which leads to the beach. There is your beach over there, which is the Atlantis beach. I would assume that's probably not a private beach. That's probably private. It's probably public. But if you're not staying here, then it's not a problem. You can still come here. You can check out the home grounds. If you guys are planning to go to Aquaventure, definitely do that as well. It's highly worth it. Come to the aquarium. Check the aquarium out. Again, make sure you confirm with the timings of what time. It's a nice place to come in, usually after it gets dark, or probably like, you know, during the sunset time, which is right now. It is almost 8 o'clock right now. This place is like a cafeteria right here, like a outdoor cafeteria.
Are you using the bathroom?
It's basically a tiny little outdoor shopping center, you know, with like souvenirs and stuff like that. But they do have some expensive stuff in there as well. Tiny little cute buildings. It has a European feel.
Piace qua piccola.
Private stuff.
So as you can see, that's I think that's pretty much the end of Marina Village. So it's a tiny little village where they have a lot of shoppings, and you can come for a stroll, and they have music and food and stuff like that. Cute little spot just on the home grounds of Atlantis Resort. So definitely worth a visit. I would highly recommend you coming here and just check out the ground. Even if you're not staying here, Definitely come check it out. All right, with this, we end our trip to Atlantis Resort. Definitely worth a visit. I would highly recommend you come here because this is one of the most popular spots to come in the Bahamas. If you're in the Bahamas and you haven't seen Atlantis Resort, well, then you really haven't seen the Bahamas. So definitely come a visit. All right, guys, now it's time to show you the condo that I'm staying at. It's basically a company condo. You don't have to stay in a hotel. You can just go and stay in our condo. Let's show you around. So basically, the door to the condo. As soon as you come in, you got the bathroom, got a jacuzzi in here, a standing shower, a toilet. So a pretty spacious bathroom over here. And you just come in, you got the wardrobe over here, the walk-in closet. My room is a mess right now, obviously. As you can see, I passed out, I crashed last night, so my bed has not been made. And obviously it's a company condo. You're not gonna have somebody come in and make the bed. I have to make my own bed. But here is the beauty of this condo, which I was absolutely shocked. It is right on the beach. It's like, they told me that it's gonna be at the beach. I just did not expect it to be literally on the beach. So as you can see, there is a bed and you got a massive glass window over here. My door is open right now, so you literally come in and there's a balcony. It's a huge balcony as well. Look at the size of this balcony. They got some chairs and on this side too. But literally, if you look at it, it's not even a stone throw away. It's literally a jump away. I can actually jump from this balcony and I'll fall right into the sand. Planes coming in, literally 100 meters above our head. Yeah, so you got quite a bit of plane and it's literally like 100 meters above our head, which is pretty cool. Literally, it's on the beach and I couldn't ask for more. The other thing about this place is it's on the east. So the sun sets right over there. That's exactly where the sun sets. So literally, I can see sunsets every day just sitting here on the balcony or on this beach. Yeah, but I couldn't ask for more. That is my company condo. I am about to head out to the beach, so I'm going to continue to vlog and I'll show you guys around. So stay tuned. This is the gorgeous Love Beach. My condo is right over there. And I'm in the water. This is ecstasy right here. All right, I'm going in deep. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's nice and cool water. Not too warm, but not too cool either. It's perfect. There's the corals. Corals everywhere. And that's a wrap on the final part of my Bahamas journey. Golden sunsets, turquoise waters, and memories to last a lifetime. Thanks for coming along with me on this adventure, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more travels, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.